guys, and welcome back to another episode of Gaming with Elgids. Today we are back inside Pet Simulator X. Yes, you guessed it. Why? Because somebody today asked me if we auto-clicked AFK buying coins. Yes, we did. Ooh, there's a huge chest out here. We should get this really quick.
It doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't give you anything. Okay, never mind. Alright, back to it. So, somebody was asking us how we auto-click all night. Well, there is two ways of doing this. The first way you can do in public servers, you can do in a VIP server, you can do it any way you want. This is the best method, I think. There is two ways, and obviously both ways you're going to need to use an auto-clicker. And both these methods are going to be for PC gaming. So, the first way is with an auto-clicker, a regular auto-clicker. We use OP Auto-Clicker 3.0, as you can tell. You can record and playback, but I don't like that function. The reason I like this auto-clicker is because you can choose your hotkey. You can choose the button you want to start and stop the auto-clicker. And I find it easiest that you set it to just one button instead of like two or three, just because it makes it easy. So what you're going to want to do is, obviously, you're going to want to... what you really need is you need to go and upgrade your orb reach all the way. So first step is go to the forest, go to these upgrades, and you're gonna really want to upgrade your orb reach all of the way. That way you can stand anywhere around the chest and you'll be able to collect all the orbs. Because if you notice when you first start, that's low and you have to basically be standing on the things to gather them. So yeah. Also, if you're using this method, I would not use your boosts, because, you know, you get these 3x boosts, the triple coin boosts. If you're going to use this method, do not use your boosts, okay? And by the way, this method was not my idea. It was created by I can't remember the name of the group. You want to go grab my phone for me?
Sure.
What was the name of the group? Sister something or other. I'll put a link in the description. I'll also put a card right up here for her channel, so make sure you go give her credit. Go say thank you for this. Anyways, OP Auto-Clicker. This is the auto-clicker we have been using. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to set this to about every 3 seconds. You can mess around with it. We used like 5 seconds, 30 seconds. But it seems like 3 seconds is pretty much the best. And if you're in a normal server, you might want to get in like a corner where somebody's probably not going to push you, because if they push you, it's not going to work. So anyways, OP Auto-Clicker, put a link in the description for it. Go and download it. Be careful when you download things. Make sure that's the only thing that's downloading, because some of them like to sneak some stuff in there. So set it to 3 seconds, get centered up on the chest, and just turn on your auto-clicker. And this way actually works better if you're in public servers, because in the end, on this one, what you want to happen is you want the big bonus at the end when you break the chest. Because when you break, like, coins or anything else, sometimes it gives you a bonus. Occasionally on the chest it gives you bonuses, and you get big coin boosts for that.
Yeah.
So you want to be paying attention to that. So this way is probably the best, because everybody can do it. You can do it in a VIP server. You can do it on a public server. Subscriptions. Okay, the name of the channel is Sister Guard. So I will put, like I said, I will put a link to their channel, and I will put a card up there. Okay, so that is the first way. The second way is you are going to want to be in a VIP server for this, because it is time-based. It's not going to be clicked. So if somebody else is helping you break the chest and they leave, your timing is going to be thrown off, so this is not going to work as well. Alright, the second way is you're going to want to download TinyTask. And I'm not going to put a link for this one, because we have recently just tried it, and I don't know if it's, can crash your system or not. If you really want it, you can go search for it. It's called TinyTask. And what this one does is it allows you to record and play back certain clicks. So after this chest breaks, we'll show you, and we'll have Amelia not break the chest with us on this one, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so on this one, what you want to do after you download it is, yes, you want your playback speed set to 1, okay? And then don't forget to do this. You got to do this before you record it, otherwise it won't play it back, and you'll have to do the process all over again. So the second step is you want to make sure that continuous playback is checked, and then your repeat counter, obviously you want to make it as high as you can, so we just put 9s in there until it stops, and it's only going to let it do as much as it can. And for us, if you look at your hotkey, you can change it if you want. You can make it one button. I just leave it as what it's set to. So Control-Shift-Alt-R is record. So what you're going to want to do is just click and make sure you're on the screen. That went away, you can tell. So you push Shift, Control, Alt, R, and then what you want to do is you want to long click on the chest, probably in the center. I wasn't in the center there. But if you're going to use this, long click in the center, and then you can just let it sit there until the chest breaks. Okay, so once this chest gets done breaking, you're going to hit Shift, Control, Alt, R, or whatever you set your hotkey to, and you're going to turn off the record portion of it. After you're done recording this, you can save it so you don't have to set it up again. But the problem is if you're doing this, your pets are going to continually get better. So the timing is going to change. So I don't even bother saving it. I just redo it every time, because then even if you do save it, you have to be standing in the same exact spot in order for it to work.
Yeah.
And unless you're paying really close attention, you're probably not going to be in the same exact spot.
I keep getting the red and blue Dominuses.
So we're trying to make this as easy as we can. Tips for getting lots of gems. The easiest way to get gems is to farm the smaller stuff. So you can use that OP auto clicker, and if you have really good pets, you can just leave it set to the 100 milliseconds that it is normally set to when you first open it, and just turn on the auto clicker, zoom out really far, and just click on a bunch of coins. I'll show you that at the end after we're done with this.
Yeah.
Just really quick, I'll show you how to farm that. Okay, so as soon as this chest breaks, you want to hold Shift, Control, R, Alt. Shift, Control, Alt, R to stop the recording. And we'll check, okay. See, and now in order to do the playback, what you're going to do is you're going to hold Shift, Control, Alt, P. And your auto clicker will do it all on its own.
I got it.
And if you set it up correctly, it'll continuously loop this. I'm not going to let it sit here and keep going, but if you set it up correctly and you make sure to turn on your, let's go ahead and stop it. It'll keep breaking, but anyways, if you do that recording correctly and you set up your preferences to make sure it has continuous playback checked and all of that, it'll keep going. With this tiny task one, I don't know if I like it or not, because a lot of times it will like glitch out, or the game glitches out and then your timing's off. So I wouldn't recommend this unless you are still awake and can keep checking back on it every like 20-30 minutes just to make sure it's still doing what it's supposed to be doing. Alright, okay, let's go to let's go to mine, Amelia, and I'll show you guys what I was talking about farming the coins. Like, see, I'm zoomed all the way out. Let's switch our playback back to 100 milliseconds, okay, and let's turn it on. And now all you gotta do is, well, my pets aren't coming because they're on the chest. So let's do this really quick so I can show you guys. And when you do this, sometimes your pets glitch out and like go to the very beginning, so just be aware. But you can just hover and click on stuff and it'll open really fast. And obviously you're not going to collect all of this stuff right away, but once you like completely clear out the map, like if your pets are strong enough, you can completely clear out these maps and you can just go around and collect all the orbs and stuff you have broke. Now do it kind of slowly when you hover over the stuff. That way your pets have time to break it. And like I said, if you have good pets, then this is going to be really easy for you guys. But if you have smaller pets, you might want to increase your click time to like once every half a second. That way you're not accidentally clicking on a bunch of stuff. Alright, I think that was enough. You guys get the gist of it. So that is the two methods that we have found to work the best. Like I said, if you have access to a VIP server, maybe the tiny task is right for you. If you do not, I would definitely use the OP auto clicker or a different auto clicker. Whatever auto clicker you like, I would say go ahead and use that one. We just found that we've been using this OP auto clicker for like 3 years, and it hasn't seemed to crash any of our computers, and no viruses come out. And typically when you download this OP auto clicker, it doesn't bring up extra things trying to get you to accidentally download stuff. This tiny task manager one, this tiny task one that we downloaded, it brought up like 3 extra things for us to download. So you got to pay attention to that if you're going to use the tiny task. Because you don't want to be bringing extra things, because you never know what they're going to carry.
Yes, sir.
Alright guys, I think that was good enough. You guys get the gist. We just want to do really quick how to AFK grind on Pet Simulator X, because somebody asked us how we do it. So there you go.
Yep.
That's how we do it. Again, credit for the OP auto clicker way of doing it goes to Sister Guard. Again, make sure you go check out their channel and tell them thank you for the awesome AFK idea, because that's where we got it from. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!
Bye.